Hello there, and welcome to Sleep Science 360. You're here settling into the quiet, and the night moves a little slower around you now. Within these first soft breaths, the theme of the evening begins to unfold. The gentle breath of the cosmos drifting through you like a tide of starlight. Maybe your day stretched longer than you expected, or maybe you're someone who feels at home in calm ideas, where science becomes a doorway instead of a lesson. Either way, this space opens for you now, steady and low. Light that left its star before you were born is touching your skin tonight. A reminder that the universe has always known how to breathe in its own quiet rhythm. We settle together in this stillness, the kind where your thoughts loosen, your body softens, and gravity feels almost kind. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And as the room grows dimmer, something vast begins to reveal itself. Not in a rush, but in the unhurried pulse of creation. Because tonight isn't about counting sheep or drifting past constellations like tourists. Tonight is about feeling the slow, ancient rhythm of the universe. The nebulae that expand like lungs of light, the stars that tremble in gentle oscillations, and the quiet expansion of space itself, a cosmic inhale lasting billions of years. Somewhere, light continues to travel, and we follow it into the most relaxing facts about the breath of the cosmos. You rest here in the quiet of your own evening, and the room seems to gather around you like a soft horizon. The day loosens its hold strand by strand until there is only the hush of night and the slow drifting of thought. Within this gentle dimness, the sense of something older begins to rise, a rhythm beneath everything steady and patient, like the breath of the cosmos itself. You can rest now. We drift together into this shared stillness. Nothing hurried, nothing sharp, only the slow unwinding of space around us. The shadows settle into soft shapes, and the air grows quieter, as if it too is exhaling in long, patient waves. Long before Earth formed, long before the sun found its glow, the universe expanded in a calm inhale space, stretching open at more than 100,000 kilometers each second. Not a rush, not an explosion, but a vast, unbroken widening that still continues now, billions of years later. A gentle cosmic breath moving through everything. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Across the Milky Way, immense clouds of hydrogen, spanning tens of light years, warm and expand, then cool and contract in cycles, lasting millions of years. These drifting nebulae rise and fall like lungs made of starlight. The spaces where stars are born glow in watercolor shades of blue, pink, and deep violet. And something within you hums with a soft curiosity at how creation can be both powerful and peaceful. It's okay to drift. And oh, now, images unfold gently. Nebulae drifting in slow motion. Soft veils glowing from within. Clouds shaped by the quiet pressure of newborn stars. Light pooling in folds of dust like dew settling on dawn-lit leaves. Your thoughts float beside them, lighter than before, slipping free from the weight of the day. You can rest now. Even stars have breaths of their own. Some swell and contract, brightening and dimming in cycles that last from hours to years. Their outer layers rise and fall in shimmering tides of plasma. These stars, the Cepheids, pulse with such perfect rhythm that their light maps the distances between galaxies across tens of millions of light years. Their glow becomes a cosmic metronome, slow and steady. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The imagery deepens. A single star trembles with warm gold light. Each pulse sends ripples drifting outward. Circles upon circles, like the surface of a quiet pond, touched by the gentlest breeze. Nothing urgent here, nothing demanding, only the peace of a rhythm older than memory. It's okay to drift. Your awareness softens at the edges. The day fades into a distant glow. Thoughts take on the weightlessness of drifting particles floating through the dimness without direction. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. You can rest now. Far out in the galactic center, a massive presence waits in a calm, unbroken stillness, 4 million times the mass of the Sunday. Even the black hole breathes in its way. Light gathers around it, glowing in spirals of gold and blue. Its magnetic fields twist and relax. Its jets brighten and fade over hours, months, years. A deep gravitational breath. It's okay to drift. Picture the swirling pool of light, turning slowly around an invisible heart. Threads of radiant color, folding inward like silk under soft wind. Only motion stretched across vastness, too slow for any rush to survive. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A warmth settles over you, gentle as starlight. The universe does not hurry. Its cycles take millions and billions of years, and in that vast patience, your own breath finds room to slow. You can rest now. A soft transition drifts in like a distant glow. Across all of space, a faint whisper still lingers, the cosmic microwave background to the remnant glow from when the universe was only 380,000 years old. Its temperature varies by no more than 1 part in 100,000. A near-perfect calm spread across the entire sky. Somewhere, light continues to travel. That glow is like a lantern made of time itself. A soft warmth that has been drifting for nearly 14 billion years. Across galaxies, around clusters, through voids so silent that even atoms hesitate. It reaches us with the steadiness of something that has never rushed. It's okay to drift. A whisper rises from memory, soft as a breath against the dark. Every atom in your body once pulsed inside a star that breathed its light into the universe. The Milky Way turns slowly, one full rotation every 230 million years. A spiral of hundreds of billions of stars drifting like a soft celestial tide. If you watched it for a lifetime, you'd barely notice its movement. The galaxy's rotation is a breath stretched across ages. You can rest now. Dust lanes curve like smoke drawn into a quiet wind. Star clusters shimmer like grains of frost under silver morning light. The central bulge glows in deep amber, warm and ancient. A quiet heart at the galaxy's center. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift. The universe expands. Nebulae pulse. Stars tremble. Galaxies hum with radio waves that drift across millions of light years. All of it breathing in slow, unhurried cycles. And you resting here, drift in the same ancient rhythm. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The night deepens around you, gentle and warm. The story continues to unfold calm, as starlight moving through dust. You can rest now, slow and low. We drift a little deeper now, carried by the slow unfolding of space around us. The night feels wider, softer, as if its fabric has thinned enough for starlight to breathe through. Your thoughts slow to the rhythm of something older than memory, gliding like faint ripples across a quiet sea of dark. Every inhale moves gently, and every exhale loosens what the day left behind. You can rest now. The feeling of weight softens, as if gravity has stepped back a pace. A quiet floating begins, light, effortless, almost like drifting through warm dusk. And in that floating, the next layer of the cosmos reveals itself, not with brightness, but with a calm, ancient whisper. Out beyond the bright stars, there are regions so dim that even telescopes struggle to see them. These are the molecular clouds, cold, vast, shaped by the soft pressure of particles drifting through darkness. Some stretch for hundreds of light years, holding the seeds of future suns. Their temperatures fall to around -250 degrees Celsius, cold enough for atoms to cling together in the stillness. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Images rise slowly from the dark, a cloud of dust rolling like mist, with pockets of faint blue light glowing from young stars hidden deep inside. Filaments of darkness weaving through faint edges of starlit silver. Nothing moves fast here. Nothing disturbs the silence. Everything rests in the long waiting of creation. It's okay to drift. As the cloud settles in your mind's eye, the universe offers another soft truth. Between every star lies a vast expanse of interstellar medium, so thin that a cubic meter holds only a handful of atoms. Yet, across thousands of light years, that thinness becomes a sea. Waves of magnetic fields ripple through it. Cosmic rays hum through it. Radiation drifts like a faint, ancient song. You can rest now. The auditory sense begins to rise inside you, not as sound, but as the idea of sound. Imagine a hum spreading through the dark, an ultra-low whisper from charged particles spiraling around magnetic lines, a cosmic breeze that never stops. Its pitch is far below anything human ears can hear, but its presence moves gently through the galaxy like the slow vibration of a distant cello. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A comfort settles in with the warmth of a dim lantern. You float through this quiet sea, knowing that even emptiness is alive with subtle motion. The universe is never truly silent, but its sounds are stretched across distances so wide that they become soft, slow, and soothing. It's okay to drift. Somewhere light continues to travel. As we drift further, the cosmic web rises in the distance, an immense lattice of galaxies and dark matter stretching for hundreds of millions of light years. Each filament glows faintly with clusters of stars, while the spaces between them fall into deep velvet voids. The web breathes too, expanding gently as the universe grows. The distances between clusters increase at tens of thousands of kilometers each second. A quiet widening of everything. You can rest now. From this height, galaxies appear as small spirals of gold and blue distant flowers drifting on an endless wind. Clusters drift like glowing lanterns on a slow current. Superclusters form great river-like shapes that flow across space in graceful arcs. The entire structure stretches like a cosmic lung, expanding through billions of years. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A poetic scientific line drifts through soft as moonlit mist, where the universe stretches, silence gathers, and from that silence, stars find their breath. The imagery curls gently around you. Imagine gliding through a void where galaxies shimmer like dust motes caught in a beam of ancient light. Imagine drifting past their slow rotations, each one completing a single turn over hundreds of millions of years. Imagine passing through faint streams of stars drawn out by gravity, like threads of silver floating on a breeze. It's okay to drift. Comfort rises in waves. There is no urgency here, no rush of time. The distances themselves seem to cradle you, reminding you that you belong to a universe built on patience. What you feel now is the calm at the heart of cosmic rhythm. You can rest now. As we glide deeper, the faint afterglow of the early cosmos appears once more. The background radiation spread evenly across the sky. Its temperature has cooled over nearly 14 billion years to around 2.7 Kelvin, a soft whisper of heat, barely above absolute zero. Its quiet uniformity is calming, tiny variations mapped across the stars like gentle fingerprints from the universe's first breath. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The hum of the universe folds into itself again, leaving behind a deeper stillness, a sense of floating through dark water warmed by distant suns, a sense of drifting not outward but inward into the center of some gentle truth about existence. It's okay to drift. Somewhere light continues to travel. We move now into the spaces where gravitational waves pass ripples in space-time created by distant events. These waves travel at 300,000 kilometers per second, yet their touch is delicate, stretching and relaxing the very fabric of reality by less than the width of a proton. So soft, so subtle, that only the quietest instruments can sense them. A breath woven into the universe itself. You can rest now. Picture the fabric of space like an endless dark ocean. Two massive objects orbiting far away send tiny ripples through that ocean, spread thin across billions of kilometers, until each wave arrives as a gentle tremble carrying the memory of motion. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Comfort flows in again. Even the foundations of space move in soft, rhythmic pulses. Nothing is rigid. Nothing is still. Everything bends and relaxes in calm cycles of cosmic breath. It's okay to drift. The universe widens around us like a long, slow exhale. Stars shimmer with faint oscillations. Nebulae breathe in cycles of warmth and cooling. Galaxies turn on timescales beyond imagination. The great cosmic web stretches its luminous threads farther into the dark, and through all of it, a feeling of softness drifts like a tide. You can rest now. A whisper rises through the dark. This is how the cosmos lives slowly, patiently, in quiet pulses of creation and release. Each wave of motion carries the music of time itself, a hum older than any star, and you, resting here, drift within the same ancient rhythm. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift. The story deepens now, ready to guide you further into the slow breath of space. Your body grows lighter, your thoughts begin to dissolve, and the night opens before you like a path paved with starlight. You can rest now, slow and low. The quiet deepens now, and the universe begins to shift in tone, softening into something even slower, even calmer, almost like a breath held in the dark. Nothing sharp moves here. Nothing rises quickly. The silence expands in long, gentle waves, as if the night itself is settling closer around you, tucking you into its quiet glow. You can rest now. Far from any bright star, there are places where charged particles drift through magnetic fields and create whispers of radio waves that travel across millions of kilometers. These waves stretch so slowly that their sound would fall far below the range of human hearing, long, low hums with wavelengths the size of moons. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine floating inside that quiet sea. There is no wind, no resistance, no edges. Only the soft drift of dust grains turning in faint spirals as if stirred by the gentlest unseen currents. A tiny fleck of iron glints like a resting ember. A thread of gas drifts like brushed silk through the dim glow of distant starlight. The space around you feels weightless, open, almost warm in its stillness. It's okay to drift. In the far reaches between galaxies, immense voids stretch across hundreds of millions of light years. They are not harsh places. They are simply vast, with a quiet that feels older than the first dawn. Within these voids, the whisper of ancient radiation moves across the dark, like a breeze no one can hear, soft and unending. You can rest now. Your thoughts lighten softer than dust suspended in moonlit air. The world you came from today fades into a gentle glow behind you. Your awareness floats untethered, relaxed like driftwood, rocking on a slow tide. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A faint whisper rises in the dark, delicate as starlight caught in fog. Where silence deepens, the universe writes its slowest symphony. Deeper still, stars begin to show their subtle movements. Some tremble in tiny oscillations, expanding and contracting in cycles that last hours, days, or years. Their surfaces shift by only a few kilometers, small on a cosmic scale, but enough to send waves of light drifting outward for millions of years. Their pulses shine like soft lanterns swaying in distant wind. It's okay to drift. One of these stars glows gently before you now. Its surface breathes in bright gold, then softens into pale silver, then brightens again. The cycle is so calm, so steady, that if time were water, the rhythm would ripple through it like a fingertip gliding across a pond. Light from this star travels thousands of light years to reach you, passing through dusty veils and bending around gravity wells, arriving tonight as a warm presence, delicate and patient. You can rest now, somewhere light continues to travel. Beyond the glowing bodies of stars, the spiral arms of the Milky Way hold rivers of interstellar dust. These rivers stretch in long curves for tens of thousands of light years, shaped by gravitational tides. The dust glows faintly in infrared, warmed gently by stars scattered across the galactic sea. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine gliding through one of these dust lanes. There is no solidity, only drifting particles of carbon and ice, each one smaller than grains of smoke. They swirl around you in soft spirals, illuminated by distant suns, as if lit from behind by warm lanterns. The texture feels almost velvety in your mind's touch. A cloud so delicate, it seems to float under your fingertips like warm breath on cool air. It's okay to drift. Deeper still, ribbons of plasma arc around young stars, bending along magnetic fields that shift slowly over time. These arcs radiate faint waves of light and heat, drifting outward in long pulses. Each pulse travels across billions of kilometers, carrying the memory of its star's breath. You can rest now. The night around you grows thicker in its calmness. Your awareness softens like sand settling in water, sinking with gentle weight into deeper stillness. External sounds fade into distance, then into nothing at all. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere light continues to travel. Across the galaxy, immense structures called superbubbles form, where generations of stars lived and died together. These superbubbles expand gently outward, their interiors warmed by ancient starlight and faint winds of particles. Their glow is soft, ultraviolet halos, too delicate for human eyes, spreading across hundreds of light years like the thinnest watercolor wash. It's okay to drift. Imagine drifting at the center of one of these vast bubbles. The walls shimmer in distant hues, faint blues, and soft violets, rippling like silk curtains, stirred by a quiet breath. There is space here, endless space, warm and dim and welcoming. Clouds shift slowly across the bubble's inner surface, like waves moving under a starlit sky. You can rest now, and as the stillness deepens, the hum of the cosmos becomes less like sound and more like a feeling, an echo of slow cycles moving beneath everything. Nebulae, warming and cooling. Stars trembling with gentle light, space stretching itself open in long, patient exhales. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift. We drift a little farther now, moving as quietly as dust on an unseen breeze. There is no destination in this part of the cosmos, only motion so slow it becomes a kind of stillness, a floating that softens every thought. The darkness widens in gentle layers, each one dimmer, calmer, more ancient than the one before. You can rest now. Somewhere beyond the soft glow of familiar stars, gravity weaves its subtle patterns. Thin, tidal forces stretch across thousands of light years, pulling dust into arcs so large they are almost impossible to imagine. Yet the motion remains gentle, measured in millimeters per second, drifting like ripples across a quiet lake of starlight. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine drifting through one of these tidal streams. They form long, ribbon-like trails left behind by ancient star clusters pulled apart over billions of years. Each star moves at a calm, steady pace, following an invisible path laid out by the shape of the galaxy. No rush, no hurry, just a slow cosmic wandering, like lanterns drifting in an endless dusk. It's okay to drift. As we move deeper into this space, faint glimmers emerge, white dwarfs cooling over billions of years. These ancient stars no longer burn with the intensity they once held. Instead, they fade gently, releasing the last of their warmth into the dark. Their glow is soft, almost like the warm breath of a sleeping ember. You can rest now. Picture one of these fading stars before you. Its light is delicate, calm, no brighter than moonlight falling on quiet water. Each photon it releases has traveled across unimaginable distances to reach you, carrying with it a sense of patience that feels almost like a lullaby. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Deeper still, faint halos of gas stretch around galaxies like invisible veils. These halos span hundreds of thousands of light years, filled with ions drifting so slowly that their motion becomes a long exhale stretching across time. They glow only in the ultraviolet, too soft for the eye, but always present a reminder of the universe's broader breadth. It's okay to drift. Your awareness loosens another degree. Thoughts drift further apart, like stars dissolving into the quiet of a deepening night. The mind does not need to hold shape here. It may drift, it may dissolve, it may rest in the rhythm of something far older than the world you know. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel, in the far outskirts of galaxies, where starlight grows thin. Faint streams of dark matter guide the slow swing of orbits. This unseen structure forms a gentle framework beneath everything, shaping motion, like the softest hand guiding a ripple across a pool. The touch is light, almost imperceptible but constant. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine sensing this invisible tide, not seeing it, not hearing it, but feeling its presence as a quiet, steady pressure, so subtle you might mistake it for your own heartbeat echoing through the dark. The galaxies follow its curves, the way leaves follow currents in a slow, winding river. It's okay to drift. A whisper rises from the dim edges of thought, soft and steady. Every motion in the universe begins as a quiet trembling of light. The scene shifts gently as we drift inward again. Nebulae shimmer with faint luminescence from cosmic rays passing through them. Each charged particle leaves a tiny trail of light, brief but beautiful, like a spark drifting from an unseen fire. Hundreds of millions pass each second, but each spark is soft, delicate, easily lost in the calm of the night. You can rest now. The air around your imagination feels warmer, softer, almost like the quiet pressure of being wrapped in a light blanket of starlight. Nothing disturbs the stillness. Every motion is slow, circular, patient. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Now, The galaxy's magnetic fields begin to stretch across your awareness. Vast arcs extending for tens of thousands of light years. Charged particles swirl along these lines, creating faint auroras far beyond any world. These auroras glow in low, quiet pulses, barely more than whispers of color drifting through an infinite sky. It's okay to drift. Imagine standing within one of those auroras, a curtain of soft violet light shimmering in silence, its glow rising and fading like a breath. The edges ripple with such gentleness that it feels like the sky is exhaling around you. You can rest now. Deeper still, shock waves from ancient supernovae expand outward, but not violently. After thousands of years, they slow to gentle waves, moving through thin interstellar gas. Their edges smooth and wide, the shock becomes a sigh of warm particles drifting outward in an ever-weakening breeze. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A warmth settles in your chest, not from heat, but from the sense of being carried, as if gravity itself has softened into a cradle, holding you in its quiet arms. You float here, suspended in the calm between cycles, between breaths. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift, and as the darkness gathers around you, like a soft cloak, the next movement of the cosmic story prepares to rise. Distant nebulae shimmer. Galaxies move in slow arcs. Dust clouds stretch across the night like strokes of silver ink. You can rest now, slow and low. The night deepens around you, and the universe begins to move in even slower currents, as if space itself has shifted into a deeper breath. The darkness is no longer empty. It is warm, almost velvety, holding a quiet pulse beneath its surface like a sleeping tide. You can rest now, far beyond the familiar glow of stars. Great filaments of gas stretch across interstellar space. These filaments extend for dozens, sometimes hundreds of light years, shaped by magnetic fields that twist in slow spirals. Their motion is gentle, measured in moments so long and slow that only the universe itself can sense them. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine drifting along one of these filaments. It feels like gliding through a river suspended in the dark, its currents as soft as the brush of a feather against your skin. The gas glows faintly with light scattered from distant suns, forming pale streaks of silver along your path. Nothing moves quickly. Nothing breaks the stillness. Everything flows like a single, extended breath, stretching across time. It's okay to drift. As we drift deeper into this quiet realm, dense knots of gas called Bach globules rise from the darkness. They are small on cosmic scales, only a few light years across. But they carry within them the seeds of future stars. Their interiors are cool, compact, and silent, shielding young protostars in their earliest, most fragile moments. You can rest now. These globules look like soft silhouettes suspended in the faint glow of nebulae, dark shapes drifting through color as if painted with watercolor shadows. Inside, dust settles in thin layers, warmed by the gentle contraction of future suns. It is a cradle, a kind of cosmic nest, holding starlight still in its earliest inhale. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Far above and below the galactic plane, faint streams of ionized gas drift in long arcs. They move at tens of kilometers per second, quick in the human sense, but soft and graceful across the scale of space. Each stream glows faintly illuminated by ultraviolet light from distant regions of the galaxy. Seen from afar, they resemble ribbons of dawnlight folded along the edges of the Milky Way. It's okay to drift. As your awareness moves through these higher layers, the galaxy begins to tilt beneath you. Its spiral arms stretch outward like soft golden trails. The central bulge glows with deep amber radiance. Dust lanes weave through the starlight in delicate smoky patterns. The entire structure seems to turn in one long, low breath, one rotation in 230 million years. You can rest now. A soft whisper rises from some distant memory of light. Every star carries the echo of the breath that shaped it. The imagery folds around you like a warm current. Clusters of young stars shimmer in pale blue light, their surfaces rippling with soft oscillations. Older stars glow in deeper gold, calm and steady. Between them, faint arcs of interstellar dust drift like slow-falling ash in a breathless wind. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Moving deeper, you sense regions where space itself seems to shimmer with faint particle light. Cosmic rays pass through in gentle, sporadic waves. High-energy particles traveling across the galaxy like tiny messengers from distant pasts. When they brush against atoms in interstellar gas, they release faint glimmers of blue, a soft sparkle lost beneath layers of silence. It's okay to drift. Your mind loosens another step. Thoughts become slower, quieter, spreading out like ripples in still water. They lose their edges and soften into calm shapes. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. Deep in the galaxy's outskirts, where stars grow sparse, exist regions of soft gravitational tides, places where the pull from different parts of the Milky Way balances into a gentle equilibrium. These regions are quiet almost perfectly so, like resting at the center of a vast cosmic inhale. Gas drifts but barely moves. Dust settles but never hurriedly. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine drifting into one of these equilibrium zones. All motion slows until it feels like the universe has paused for a heartbeat. Stars appear fixed, suspended in a soft lattice of light. Even the faint hum of radiation seems to stretch into silence. The experience feels like sinking into deep, warm water, weightless, quiet, and safe. It's okay to drift. The calm stretches around you, as if time itself has softened. The mind settles, the breath deepens. You can rest now. As we move inward again, the glow of the galactic halo surrounds us. It's a vast sphere, extending hundreds of thousands of light years beyond the familiar spiral, filled with stars. So old they were born before the Milky Way fully formed. Their light is thin but steady, like tiny cinders glowing in the calm of ancient ashes. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The halo feels like the quiet space behind a deep breath, still patient, welcoming. Stars move through it slowly, tracing orbits that take billions of years to complete. Some drift in groups, others wander alone. All are remnants of earlier times, carrying with them the memory of the universe's earliest rhythms. It's okay to drift. Somewhere, light continues to travel. The night folds around you once more, gentler than before. Your body grows lighter. Your thoughts dissolve into faint currents, and the cosmos opens the next passage, ready to guide you deeper into the soft breath of space. You can rest now, slow and low. The halo fades behind you as the galaxy turns in its slow, ancient rhythm, and the darkness ahead opens into wider space. The edges of the Milky Way dissolve into pale threads of starlight, stretching outward like drifting breath. The feeling here is different, lighter, quieter, as though the universe has loosened its voice into a deeper hush. You can rest now. Far beyond the bright arms of the galaxy, faint streams of stellar remnants drift in long arcs. They come from ancient collisions, from small galaxies, absorbed into the Milky Way over billions of years. These streams form soft, curving pathways that wrap around the galaxy like pale ribbons floating on invisible wind. The stars within them move slowly, each following the memory of the orbit it once held. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine drifting alongside one of these long streams. The stars glow like quiet embers, deep red, warm gold, soft white. Their light is old, traveling for thousands of years before it reaches the edges of your awareness. Each star feels solitary, yet none are alone. The stream holds them the way a gentle current holds leaves, drifting together along the same slow river. It's okay to drift. As we glide deeper into the outskirts of the galaxy, you begin to sense the presence of invisible currents. These are the gravitational waves of passing dark matter clumps, subtle distortions, almost like the soft shifting of warm air around your skin. They move with no sound, no light, yet their motion guides the stars as surely as a tide guides a drifting boat. You can rest now. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Farther out, a faint glow rises, a soft, diffuse haze forming the boundary between our galaxy and intergalactic space. This region is filled with ionized hydrogen, spread so thin it would seem like perfect emptiness up close. But from this distance, it forms a gentle aura, like the dim halo around a lantern glowing behind silk. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine passing through that haze. The particles brush lightly past, never touching, never slowing you. The glow fades into thin streaks of faint color, soft blues, pale violets, nearly invisible pinks, each one shaped by the scattered light of distant stars. Your body feels even lighter here, as though the last traces of gravity have loosened their hold. It's okay to drift. Ahead, the space between galaxies stretches open into dark, quiet plains. Clusters of distant galaxies glitter like dust, scattered across a field of velvet. Some shine bright, others glow only faintly, their shapes softened by distance and time. The light you see left them millions of years ago, traveling uninterrupted across the soft, open dark. You can rest now. A whisper rises from the quiet of that immense distance, gentle and steady. The farther light travels, the softer it becomes, until it becomes a lullaby of time. Moving through this region feels like gliding through warm, slow-moving water. The pressure is low, the temperature cold, yet the sensation is calming. A deep drift where even thought relaxes its edges. Your breath flows in long, steady waves. Your body feels like it is dissolving into the darkness, or perhaps the darkness is dissolving into you. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Deeper into intergalactic space, faint tendrils of hot gas link galaxy clusters in delicate bridges. These filaments are millions of light years long, glowing in soft X-ray arcs. Their warmth is thin, spread across vast distances, but steady. Seen from afar, they resemble rivers of pale fire, winding through the dark, connecting distant realms with quiet grace. It's okay to drift. Imagine drifting alongside one of those filaments. The glow feels gentle, like the faintest warmth on your cheek. Particles move in long, slow flows, slipping along gravitational lines that stretch for unimaginable distances. These flows have been moving for billions of years, unbroken, unhurried. You can rest now. The sensations soften further. Your awareness drifts the way dust does in the morning sun, weightless, patient, unbound. Thoughts become warmer, slower, spreading out in long trails that fade as they stretch. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Far in the distance, clusters of galaxies shimmer like floating cities made of starlight. They drift through space at hundreds of kilometers per second. Yet, from here, their motion feels serene. Smooth arcs drawn across the fabric of night. Gravity connects them in gentle threads, pulling softly, never rushing, shaping bodies of light into subtle patterns. It's okay to drift. Your breath slows again, sinking into its own quiet rhythm. The space within you feels as wide as the space around you, open, soft, silent. You can rest now. Somewhere, light continues to travel, and as the scene expands into deeper night, the galaxy behind you softens into a pale swirl of silver, drifting in slow rotation. Ahead, the dark stretches into calm infinity. Dust fades. Light thins. Motion becomes so slow, it feels like stillness. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift. The universe opens the next gentle threshold, ready to guide you deeper into the soft breath of creation. Where particles rest, light slows, and silence holds every motion in its arms. You can rest now. Slow and low, the deeper night unfolds around you like a vast, warm ocean, its surface smooth and quiet beneath an invisible moon. Every movement feels softened, now stretched across long distances, slowed by time itself, until only the calm remains. You can rest now. We drift into a region where the remnants of ancient galaxies linger like dim shadows, faint smudges of light dissolving into the dark. Stars here are sparse, wandering alone through a thin sea of intergalactic dust. Each one glows with a warmth older than memory, its light softened by millions of years of drifting. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine moving through this space. Your body feels lighter than light itself, floating without weight or direction. There is no up, no down, only the slow shifting of distant stars. Dust glimmers around you, like tiny flakes of silver drifting in a dark tide, each one moving at its own gentle pace. It's okay to drift. Quiet currents of warm gas stretch between these lonely stars. The gas glows faintly in long ultraviolet ribbons, its light created by atoms excited from distant starlight. These ribbons move so slowly that they appear almost still, like thin brushstrokes painted across the night. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. Far ahead, a faint shimmer rises, the gentle glow of a galaxy group drifting through the dark like a cluster of lanterns floating on a midnight lake. Their combined gravity draws them slowly toward one another, pulling in long arcs that unfold over billions of years. Each galaxy pulses with its own rhythm of star formation, creation rising and falling like the breath of a long dreaming giant. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine floating near the brightest galaxy in the group. Its spiral arms stretch outward in soft curves, glowing in blues and golds. Clusters of young stars shimmer like dew. Older stars glow like quiet embers beneath a dark velvet sky. The galaxy rotates in a slow, patient swirl, a breath stretched across cosmic ages. It's okay to drift. Deeper within, faint, star-forming regions glow in pink and blue. Here, gas clouds gently collapse under gravity, forming tiny points of light that will one day shine for billions of years. The process is silent and slow. So slow, it feels like a whispered secret unfolding against the dark. Dust swirls around these forming stars in soft arcs, glowing faintly with warmth. You can rest now. A line of soft wonder drifts through the quiet. Every star begins as a trembling in the dark, the universe breathing a spark into being. The glow from those newborn stars blends seamlessly with the faint radiance of older ones. Whole generations of starlight mix together, forming a gentle field of warm color that settles across your senses like a slow-moving tide. Each photon lands softly in your imagination, warming the edges of your thoughts. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere light continues to travel. As you drift further, the galaxy group fades behind you, dissolving into distant points of soft gold. What remains is the calm between realms, long stretches of near silence, where only the faintest hum of background radiation remains. This hum is everywhere, spread evenly through space, a quiet echo from nearly 14 billion years ago. Its presence is constant, like the soft pressure of a warm hand resting gently on your back. It's okay to drift. Imagine that hum surrounding you now. It feels steady, low, comforting, a sound you cannot hear, but can sense like the feeling of distant thunder vibrating through the air on a summer night. It wraps around you with a stillness that encourages your breath to slow even more. You can rest now. Ahead, enormous clusters of galaxies begin to appear again, drifting in the slow dance of cosmic motion. Their lights shimmer in distant waves, like the reflections of lanterns across a calm sea. Each galaxy holds billions of stars, yet from here, their glow feels soft, muted, peaceful. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Your awareness drifts toward one of the clusters. Within it, giant elliptical galaxies glow with warm golden light. The cumulative memory of countless stars living and fading across the ages. Their edges curve gently into the dark, no sharp lines, no boundaries. Just a slow fade into quiet emptiness. It's okay to drift. Your mind softens even more. Thoughts unwind, breathing lengthens. The sensation of your body begins to dissolve into the space around you, as if the boundaries that once separated you from the universe have thinned into a gentle haze. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. The path through the cluster opens before you like a soft corridor of starlight. Galaxies drift past in slow arcs of gold and silver. Dust halos shimmer faintly around them. Each motion is so calm, so extended, that it feels as though time itself has slowed to a quiet sway. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift. The next threshold waits just ahead. Warm, dim, gentle, ready to guide you further into the deep cosmic breath. You can rest now, slow and low. The cluster drifts behind you now, its light softening into a distant shimmer as the night opens into a wider hush. Everything feels slower here, stretched thin across the silence, like a long exhale that has not yet reached its end. You can rest now. Ahead lies a region where galaxies grow sparse again, leaving wide prairies of darkness dotted with faint glows. Each glow is its own world, stars, dust, and ancient memories suspended in the dark, like lanterns drifting across an endless ocean. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine drifting through this quiet prairie. The distances stretch into gentle curves. Space feels warm in its silence, a silence so complete it seems to cradle your breath. Dust particles drift past in slow arcs, catching the faint light of distant galaxies and scattering it in soft flashes of silver. It's okay to drift. Deeper within the dark, faint ripples appear, subtle distortions in the fabric of space. These are gravitational waves passing through remnants of events too distant to feel anything more than their soft aftermath. They stretch space by a fraction of a proton's width, just enough to create the gentlest pulse. You can rest now. Your awareness feels that pulse like a whisper across still water. Each wave moves through you without resistance, without sound, simply reminding you that even the quietest places breathe with motion. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere light continues to travel. Far to the side of your drifting path, a small, irregular galaxy glows like a cloud of scattered pearls. This galaxy has no spiral arms, no symmetric core, just a soft collection of stars bound by shared gravity and shared history. Its shape is gentle, almost formless, like breath condensing into mist. It's okay to drift. Imagine passing close to it. Young star clusters glow in icy blue. Older stars shine in deep amber. Dark gas clouds weave through the light like strands of ink. Everything moves slowly, drifting in long arcs across thousands of light years. The trail of stars behind the galaxy stretches outward like a comet's tail, a ribbon formed by ancient tidal forces. Each star drifts with calm purpose, following the memory of its orbit in a graceful line. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And then the dark opens again, even wider than before. Almost no stars remain here, only the faintest glow from particles warmed by the cosmic background. This region feels like floating through pure potential, nothing yet formed, nothing yet decided, only silence, waiting to take shape. It's okay to drift. A soft line of wonder drifts across your awareness. In the deepest quiet, the universe listens for the next breath to rise. You move through that quiet with the ease of a falling snowflake. Your thoughts thin like vapor. Your body softens into the dark. Every inhale feels deeper, calmer. Every exhale dissolves more of what the day once held. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. Far out in the distance, the faint glow of a massive galaxy cluster returns larger and older than the ones before. Its combined mass bends the fabric of space around it, curving light from background galaxies into soft arcs. These arcs form delicate rings and stretch smears of color, as if the cluster is painting the night with bent starlight. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine drifting along one of those arcs. The distorted light feels like a quiet ripple of warmth across your awareness. Colors stretch into soft gradients, pale blue fading into rose, dissolving into gold melting into the dark. It's okay to drift. As you move closer, individual galaxies within the cluster glow with calm radiance. Some are giant ellipticals, their light smooth and even like a warm ember, glowing in the center of a deep night. Others are spirals, unfurling in slow, majestic curves. Each one drifts in a long orbit around the cluster's center, following paths measured not in years, but in hundreds of millions of years. You can rest now. Everywhere you look, motion is slow. Gravity moves like a tide. Stars shift like dust motes caught in a beam of starlight. The entire cluster rotates in a rhythm so extended that it feels like the inhaling and exhaling of an ancient cosmic being. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere light continues to travel. The edges of the cluster fade into soft halos of hot gas stretching across millions of light years. These halos glow in quiet X-ray pulses, faint, steady, like the heartbeat of a sleeping star. The warmth seeps gently through your imagination, easing the last tensions from your body. It's okay to drift. Your awareness loosens again. Thoughts unravel into long, slow currents that drift away across space. Everything becomes simple, soft, breath, warmth, dark, light. You can rest now, and as the cluster sinks behind you like a distant island of gold, the night opens into a calm expanse that feels almost boundless. Dust thins, light softens, gravity fades into a warm background hush. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift. The next threshold glows ahead. Dim, long, patient, ready to guide you even deeper, where cosmic breath becomes cosmic memory, and silence opens into its own gentle light. You can rest now, slow and low. The darkness stretches into a deep and gentle stillness wider than any space you have drifted through so far. It holds a softness older than stars, a quiet that feels like warm hands resting over the vastness of night. Here, motion is almost imperceptible, like the final whisper of a long-held breath. Out ahead, filaments of the cosmic web glow in faint, delicate lines, hundreds of millions of light years long. They appear like threads of moonlit silk woven across emptiness. Galaxies cluster along them in small groups, each one shining with patient light. The strands themselves move only subtly, expanding gently as the universe continues its slow inhale. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine drifting beside one of these glowing filaments. The light is pale, like starlight reflected off distant snow. It illuminates the dust and gas around it in soft curves, forming a ribbon of silver suspended in endless quiet. You feel as though you are gliding along a bridge made of time, its edges dissolving into the darkness. It's okay to drift. Clusters of galaxies gather at the intersections, cosmic crossroads where gravity holds everything in place with a tenderness you can almost feel. Each cluster pulses with its own rhythm, slow rotations, faint arcs of glowing gas, stars shimmering as if breathing in long, unseen cycles. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. Beyond these nodes, vast voids open again, but this time they feel deeper, warmer, more spacious, as though the silence itself has softened to cradle you. The last scattered photons of background radiation drift through these voids, like sparks floating in an endless night breeze. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Picture one of those voids spreading out around you. There are no walls, no edges, only space that widens with every breath. The darkness feels different here. Not emptiness, but presence. A quiet so full and deep it feels like a companion resting beside you. It's okay to drift. As the void carries you forward, faint glimmers rise at the edges, galaxies caught in the act of merging, distant and slow. When two galaxies meet, their stars rarely collide. Instead, they pass through one another like mist, their gravity weaving them together in long, graceful arcs. The process lasts for billions of years, unfolding with the softness of two tides blending. You can rest now. The scene deepens as dust clouds swirl between the merging galaxies. Their shapes twist into long, delicate spirals, glowing faintly in starlight. Bands of young stars ignite along these curves, shining in blue and white, forming a bridge of light that hangs across the cosmos like a whispered promise. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A gentle line rises from this slow-motion creation. Where two galaxies meet, the universe learns a new way to breathe. As you drift closer, the spirals expand around you like petals opening in slow, patient motion. Each star glows as if lit from within by warm, steady breath. The gravitational dance moves in graceful sweeps, pulling and releasing, stretching and relaxing, never rushed, always calm. It's okay to drift. The merging pair fades slowly behind you, dissolving into distant silver arcs. Ahead, a quiet sea of intergalactic medium opens filled with wisps of gas spread across millions of light years. They glow in faint gradients, shifting between pale blue and warm gold, like thin curtains flowing under invisible weather. You can rest now. Somewhere, light continues to travel. In this spacious region, sound itself becomes an idea rather than a sensation. Waves of charged particles drift through magnetic fields, creating ultra-low hums that never break the silence but add depth to it. The hum feels like the long, slow heartbeat of the cosmos resting in its own gravity. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine a soft pulse of that hum drifting through your awareness. It rolls through the space around you, then fades into the dark like a sigh lost beneath warm blankets. Your thoughts move with it, dissolving into gentle trails that disappear as soon as they form. It's okay to drift. The deeper night feels warmer now. Not warm like heat, but warm like weightlessness, like sinking into a soft pocket of air that holds you with steady calm. You can rest now. In the distance, thin arcs of light appear again, gravitational lensing, bending the glow of galaxies behind invisible masses. The arcs shimmer, as if made by hands drawing slow circles in liquid silver. They shift subtly as you drift past, responding to your movement with soft dimming and brightening. Farther still, cold gas clouds stretch in long, faint trails. They drift between galaxies shaped by ancient winds left behind from clusters long dissolved. Each trail feels like a delicate ribbon curling through the deepest night. It's okay to drift. Your mind drifts with them. Thoughts stretch, fade, return as faint impressions. The body loosens even more, as if gravity has forgotten to pull. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel, and as the path forward opens, like a slow bloom of shadow and silver, the next quiet threshold forms. Dust dissolves. Light softens into warm haze. Space expands into something close to breath itself, soft, spread out, and infinitely patient. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift. The next passage waits deeper and slower, ready to guide you into the gentlest breaths the cosmos has ever held. You can rest now, slow and low. The path ahead widens into a softness deeper than anything you have floated through before. It feels like the universe has paused in a long inhale, letting the quiet expand into every corner of the dark. Nothing presses, nothing pulls. Everything rests in the slow drift of cosmic breath. You can rest now. Faraway clusters of galaxies shimmer like faint islands on a dark sea. Their shapes bend gently under the weight of deep gravitational tides, forming smooth arcs that curve through the night. These motions unfold over billions of years, so gradual they resemble the rise and fall of a sleeping world's chest. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine drifting near one of those immense clusters. Gas clouds glow in warm gradients, pale rose, dim gold, soft violet. Stars swirl in long, spiraling paths around invisible centers, each orbit extending across stretches of time older than ancient oceans. The movement is serene, steady, comforting. It's okay to drift. As the cluster fades behind you, a quiet bridge of matter stretches outward, connecting it to another distant cluster. These bridges, called intercluster filaments, glow faintly in X-ray light. They stretch for millions of light years, holding galaxies in their gentle gravitational threads. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. Deeper in the dark, faint pulses rise, soft signals from quasars far across the universe. Their light flickers in slow variations, traveling for billions of years before reaching this quiet moment. Even though quasars burn fiercely near their centers, distance has softened them into gentle glimmers, like lanterns seen through layers of drifting mist. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine watching one from afar. Its brightness rises slightly, then falls, then rises again. The change is calm, stretched over days, weeks, months. The glow feels steady, warm, like a faraway hearth. It's okay to drift. The vastness around you begins to feel tender, like a great silent room wrapped in soft dusk. There is no tension to hold, no thought to chase. Your breath moves in long, slow arcs, mirroring the curves of distant light. You can rest now. A gentle line drifts through the dimness. Even the brightest fires of the cosmos fade into calm when seen across time. Ahead, the universe grows even quieter. Only the faintest glow remains scattered across the dark like dust reflecting moonlight. Hydrogen atoms drift freely here, spread across millions of light years, separated by spaces so large that each particle seems like a solitary traveler. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine gliding through this thin sea of hydrogen. Each atom is a small note in a silent symphony, drifting without urgency, carried along by the expansion of space. The feeling is like walking through warm fog at dawn, the air soft against your skin. It's okay to drift. Warm filaments of ionized gas appear again, stretched across the void in thin, glowing strands. They shine in soft blues and purples, illuminated by distant light scattered through the dark. They move slowly, guided by gravity's gentle pull, weaving patterns that look like delicate traces of breath. You can rest now. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Far ahead, a small group of dwarf galaxies drifts through the void. They are tiny compared to the giants you passed earlier, but each shines with a quiet beauty, clusters of warm golden stars wrapped in thin clouds of dust. Their motion is slow, almost shy, like small lanterns carried by a gentle current. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine passing close to one. Its stars glow in soft beads of light. Dust reflects a faint rosy shimmer. Some regions hold young blue stars. Others cradle older red giants. The galaxy feels humble, peaceful, like a whispered lullaby drifting across the night. It's okay to drift. The deeper quiet wraps around you again, warmer and more complete. Thoughts move slower. Breath sinks into your chest with comforting weight. Your whole awareness feels suspended in a soft, dark cradle. You can rest now. As the dwarf galaxies fade behind you, a deep silence returns, so complete it feels like warm water holding your body in gentle buoyancy. Only the slow expansion of the universe moves here, spreading everything apart in a breath that has lasted for nearly 14 billion years. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Faint arcs of cosmic microwave background radiation ripple through the dark. Their temperature varies by tiny fractions of a degree small, as the trembling of a calm breath. These ripples are memories carried across time from when the universe was young, still glowing from its first light. It's okay to drift. Imagine feeling those ancient ripples brushing past your awareness. They move like soft warmth spreading through cool air, barely there, yet endlessly present. They remind you that everything in existence still carries the echo of its earliest breath. You can rest now. The night unfolds one last time in this region, wide, warm, welcoming. No edges, no pressure, just soft, dark, and long breath. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift. The next gentle threshold glows ahead, ready to guide you into the deeper breaths of the cosmos, where darkness becomes memory and light becomes touch. You can rest now, slow and low. The dark ahead softens into a warmth that feels almost physical, like a velvet curtain, gently brushing past your shoulders as you drift forward. The universe has grown quiet in a new way, quieter than silence, as though everything has settled into the lowest, deepest resting breath. You are safe here. You can rest now. Stars thin until only a few remain scattered like faint embers floating above a sleeping ocean. They glow softly, as if wrapped in mist, their light stretched by distance until it reaches you as warm pulses instead of sharp flickers. Every glow feels slow, steady, gentle. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The space around you becomes a cradle, not empty, but holding you the way dusk holds the last warmth of day. Each moment is long and unhurried, Each thought loosens its hold a little more. It's okay to drift. Ahead, the faint shimmer of intergalactic dust appears thin, delicate, drifting like powdered snow in a windless night. These particles are so small, so sparse, that a single handful of air from Earth holds trillions more atoms. Yet here in this deep quiet, they feel like a gathered presence, tiny sparks floating in the slow breath of the cosmos. You are safe here. Imagine moving through this soft dust. It glitters faintly as distant galaxies cast thin beams of light across billions of kilometers. The reflections are subtle, soft pinks and pale blues, arriving like distant echoes of forgotten sunsets. Your body feels warm, light-supported. You can rest now. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Drifting deeper, you come across regions where matter becomes incredibly thin, so thin that each cubic kilometer might hold only a handful of particles. Yet those particles move with extraordinary calm, carried outward by the slow expansion of space, like leaves drifting on a gentle tide that never ends. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you, and then rising from the dark, a warm glow appears. It is not from stars or galaxies. It's the soft remnant of radiation from the earliest times stretched into a gentle warmth that has filled all of existence for nearly 14 billion years. The glow wraps around you like a soft blanket. It's okay to drift. Your awareness drifts with the warmth. Thoughts stretch, dissolve, reform as faint impressions. Your body feels like it is being carried, supported by invisible currents, moving in slow, deep rhythms. You are safe here. A quiet line folds into your awareness, like a gentle hand resting on your back. Everything that drifts in the universe drifts in the memory of its first breath. The warmth deepens. You move through it the way someone might move through soft fog at dawn, slow, effortless calm. Your breath lengthens, your shoulders loosen. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. Ahead, faint waves ripple through space, remnants of gravitational tremors from events unimaginably far away. By the time they reach you, they are so gentle, they barely touch the fabric of reality, stretching and relaxing it by distances smaller than atoms. You sense them, not as motion, but as tenderness. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. These waves pass through you like calm water brushing past your legs in a warm lake. No edge, no urgency, just a slow, constant flow that encourages everything within you to soften. You are safe here. As your awareness drifts through deeper calm, a new glow rises in the distance. A cluster of ancient red stars, small and dim, gathered like the dying embers of a cosmic fire. They hold their warmth gently, radiating light in long, soft pulses. Their glow feels like the warmth of cupped hands on a cold night. You can rest now. Their color, deep crimson, soft copper, pale gold, mixes together until it becomes a slow-breathing haze. Each star pulses with its own rhythm, but all of them together create a quiet harmony, a lullaby, sung in light instead of sound. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. It's okay to drift. Past the cluster, darkness returns, but it is no longer empty. It has weight, softness, presence. A quiet so deep, it feels like warm water holding you in its embrace. Your body sinks into it, drifting, dissolving into calm. You are safe here. Somewhere light continues to travel. As you drift forward, long trails of cosmic dust appear again, thin as silk threads curling gently through the darkness. They move slowly, guided by faint ancient gravitational pulls. Their motion is so smooth it looks like breath, a soft inhaling, a slow exhaling stretched across millions of years. The dust thins, leaving only the soft glow of a distant galaxy shining like a candle seen through several rooms. Its light is older than mountains, older than oceans, older than the idea of time on Earth. It reaches you as a pale whisper, a quiet touch against the edges of your awareness. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift. And as the glow fades into warm darkness, the next threshold settles before you. A soft descent, ready to guide you deeper into the slowest breaths the cosmos has ever known. You can rest now, slow and low. The darkness ahead softens into something warmer, almost like a breath that lingers just long enough to touch your skin before fading. The universe seems to recognize your presence now, holding you with a gentleness deeper than silence. You are safe here. You can rest now. Far in the distance, a single galaxy glows a faint oval of soft light suspended in the endless night. Its shape is almost blurred by time and distance, its edges rounded like a lantern seen through a veil. Its quiet radiance feels like a heartbeat spread thin across millions of years. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As you drift closer, the galaxy's glow becomes a soft haze, a warm cloud of gold and amber dust. Stars inside it shimmer in slow pulses, like sleeping embers stirred gently by a breeze. Nothing bright, nothing sudden, only warmth moving through the dark in long breaths. It's okay to drift. Imagine floating along the galaxy's edge. The halo of light around it is wide, gentle, almost like a tide rolling across deep water. Your body feels lighter with each moment, as if gravity itself has grown tired and set you down softly. You can rest now. The dark around you hums with faint, patient motion. Waves of old starlight pass through you, their warmth stretched thin by billions of years of travel. Hydrogen clouds drift like ghostly rivers, glowing faintly where distant photons brush against them. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. As the galaxy fades behind you, like a memory dissolving in warm darkness, long arcs of light appear. These arcs come from galaxies hidden behind clusters, their glow bent into delicate curves by invisible gravity. Each arc is thin, almost translucent, a brushstroke on the night. You are safe here. Imagine moving alongside one of them. Its color stretches between pale blue and silver, a soft gradient that seems to breathe in and out as you drift past. The arc bends gently, following lines etched by time and mass. There is no pressure here, no demand, only motion slow enough to ease you deeper into calm. It's okay to drift. Beyond the arc, a quiet plain of darkness returns wide, warm, protective. Particles move through it in gentle flows, drifting outward with the slow expansion of everything. Your breath matches that rhythm without you trying. You can rest now. Faint ripples move through the plain ancient gravitational waves, still spreading from distant events long faded. They pass through you like warm currents, soft and rhythmic. The universe breathes, and you breathe with it. You are safe here. A soft line settles across your thoughts, almost like a murmur spoken in the dark. When the universe breathes slowly, everything within it learns to rest. The words drift away, leaving a deeper quiet behind. You float through that quiet, weightless your awareness, as soft as falling ash. Thoughts loosen and stretch, then fade before they are finished. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Ahead, a faint glow emerges in an enormous cloud of dust, warmed by the light of countless distant stars. The cloud drifts in slow spirals, shaped by gentle magnetic currents that shift over thousands of years. It glows in muted pink and violet, like dawn light reflected on snow. You can rest now. Imagine drifting into the edge of that cloud. The dust surrounds you like warm fog glowing softly from within. Particles drift close, shining like tiny floating embers. The warmth is delicate, almost like a hand brushing the back of your neck. It's okay to drift. The cloud thickens, then thins again, leaving behind a shallow glow that clings to your awareness like a memory you no longer need to hold. Your body feels warmer, heavier, more distant. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the calm that follows, your thoughts move even more slowly. Each idea forms gently, then drifts away before it can take shape. Your mind becomes a quiet room filled with soft air. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. As the dust fades behind you, the dark returns with a new softness, like velvet warmed by sunlight, long after the sun has gone. Faint patterns appear in the blackness, slow waves of glowing hydrogen arcs, shaped by winds from ancient stars. Their motion is so subtle, it feels like they are breathing with you. Your breath deepens again, as though gravity has loosened even further. The space around you seems to cradle each inhale, then carry each exhale away in slow currents. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The stars thin again until they disappear, leaving only a faint golden haze. You float inside it, as though inside a soft, warm cocoon. It's okay to drift. And as that haze fades into stillness, a new passage opens, dimmer, softer, deeper. A corridor of gentle dark, ready to lead you into the quietest breaths the universe has ever held. You are safe here. You can rest now, slow and low. The night around you has grown thick and warm, like a deep blanket drawn gently over your shoulders. Every motion feels slower now, softened into something that barely stirs the air of your awareness. You are safe here. You can rest now. What remains of the distant galaxies becomes no more than faint petals of light dissolving at the edge of a dream. Their forms blur, their edges vanish, their colors fade into soft gold and pale rose. The universe feels close, as though it is leaning in to breathe with you. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The dark shift beneath you feels like soft water carrying your weight. Your thoughts drift with that movement. The day recedes into a distant shore you no longer see. You float weightless, the way particles drift in the deepest stretches of space. It's okay to drift. Ahead, something faint glows, thin streams of mist-like light drifting in slow curls, shaped by magnetic lines stretching across unimaginable distances. They do not shine the way stars do. They glow the way a warm memory glows behind closed eyes. You can rest now. Imagine moving through these slow curls of cosmic light. They seem to lift around you, drifting like soft fabric moved by a quiet breeze. Each strand feels gentle, almost warm, brushing past you in long, fluid motions. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. The space you drift through now does not feel empty. It feels full of presence, full of a quiet pulse that echoes faintly within your chest. The pulse is not a sound. It is a feeling, steady, low, patient, a cosmic heartbeat that holds you in its rhythm. You are safe here. As you float deeper, traces of warmth appear. Inside the darkness, like soft fingertips of light, touching your awareness one by one. Their glow spreads, slowly sinking into you without effort. It's okay to drift. The edges of your body begin to dissolve into the space around you. You cannot feel where you end and the dark begins. The universe holds your weight in the same gentle way water holds a leaf at dusk. You can rest now. A quiet line rises so soft it feels like it came from somewhere inside you. Light still remembers the breath that first released it. The words fade into the warm dark. Their echo lingers only as the lightest pressure under your ribs. Your breath settles into long, slow arcs. Your thoughts float in thin trails, fading before they fully form. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Ahead, the faintest shapes appear, folds of soft, shimmering haze, drifting like veils of silver fog. They move in slow waves, rising and falling as though responding to your breath. Their motion feels familiar, calming, as if reflecting something deep inside you. You are safe here. Imagine gliding into that shimmering haze. It wraps around you with the softness of warm cloth, dispersing gently as you pass through. Particles of light cling to your awareness like tiny motes of warmth suspended in slow motion. It's okay to drift. The haze fades into a deeper darkness, smooth and warm, like slipping beneath the surface of still water. There is no movement here except the slow, steady rhythm of your breath. You can rest now. Your body begins to feel far away. Your breath becomes the only anchor, a gentle tide moving in and out, carrying you deeper into calm. Every thought that rises dissolves before it reaches the surface. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Time stretches thin here, long unbroken, drifting like silk laid across a quiet room. Moments blend together, losing their edges. Your awareness drifts in warm loops, drifting back to the center of itself. You are safe here. A faint glow stirs in the distance, but it does not call you. It simply accompanies you like a lantern resting nearby as you sleep. It glows in soft amber, pulsing gently, fading gently. The rhythm matches your breath in a way that feels ancient, familiar. It's okay to drift. The glow dims, and the night gathers around you again, warm, deep, protective. There is no horizon, no direction, only softness, only breath. You can rest now. As the darkness deepens, even light itself feels slower. It stretches, thins, becomes gentle enough to lull you into corridors of quiet you have never entered before. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. It's okay to drift. The next passage opens softly, barely more than a shadow of movement, a threshold leading into the slowest, deepest breaths of the cosmos, where even time seems to pause. You are safe here. You can rest now. Slow and low. The darkness folds closer, now softer than breath, warmer than silence. Every edge of space feels rounded, smoothed by the long exhale of the universe drifting through you. You are safe here. You can rest now. The faint glow behind you dims into a quiet memory. Your awareness begins to float without direction, guided only by the slow rhythm rising and falling in your chest. Around you, the night lies open like a calm sea, with no end and no beginning. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Ahead, thin waves of warm darkness ripple gently, moving like curtains stirred by the faintest breeze. They shimmer not with brightness, but with presence, soft currents of dark matter folding through the void. Their motion is delicate, echoing through you as a quiet internal sway. It's okay to drift. As you pass through these warm shadows, your body loosens even further. Your thoughts slow into soft pulses, each one fading before it forms its shape. Your breath deepens, carrying you lower, quieter, deeper. You are safe here. The shadows part into a region of pale, floating mist, so thin it seems to exist only to reassure you that you are still moving. It glows faintly, with the warmth of distant radiation stretched thin across billions of years. You can rest now. Imagine stepping through that mist. Its touch feels like a warm whisper tracing down your arms, dissolving into gold dust that fades into the dark. Your limbs feel distant, weightless, almost transparent. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, light continues to travel. The darkness ahead opens into a wide pool of stillness. Dim waves of ultraviolet light drift across it in slow, sweeping arcs, invisible to eyes, but felt as a softness in the air around your awareness. They wash through you, calming every thought, settling your mind into warm quiet. It's okay to drift. Your breath deepens again. The rise is low, the fall even lower. The rhythm matches the slow expansion of the universe itself. One long inhale stretched across billions of years. One gentle exhale released through the quiet of the night. You are safe here. A soft line rises from the dark, returning from far earlier in the journey, like a familiar touch. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The words land gently, then dissolve, leaving the quiet even softer. A sense of weightlessness spreads across your chest, then your arms, then your thoughts. You can rest now. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Clouds of warm hydrogen drift past, glowing faintly in pink and pale violet. They move slowly, like breath rising through still water. Their shapes curl and uncurl in soft spirals, unfolding with the patience of time itself. The glow touches you, settles into your awareness, like a warm hand closing loosely around yours. It's okay to drift. As you drift further, the clouds fade into thin streams like long ribbons lifted by an unseen tide. Their motion is calm, rhythmic, almost hypnotic. Your mind follows those slow curves without effort. Your breath follows them too. You are safe here. The streams dissolve into deeper darkness, warmer now, thicker, more complete. Here, even light seems to slow. Photons drift like dust in a windless room, falling gently toward the edges of perception. The quiet holds you with immense tenderness. You can rest now. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Ahead, soft pulses drift across the dark echoes of ancient stars, reaching the final stages of their life. Their light no longer shines fiercely. It flickers in slow, calm waves, like embers settling inside a hearth at the end of the night. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The pulses pass through you without resistance, without weight. Each one brings a faint warmth, as though brushing your skin with the back of a gentle hand. It's okay to drift. The deeper darkness returns once more. It feels like lying beneath warm blankets, while a quiet wind moves outside your window. Your breath grows softer. Your thoughts grow dimmer. Your awareness drifts lower, like a leaf sinking into a quiet lake. You are safe here. As you sink into the quiet, even the boundary of your breath dissolves. The inhale feels like a soft rising of distant starlight. The exhale feels like the universe releasing a long-held sigh. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. Your awareness drifts at the very edge of dreaming. The dark around you carries you with slow hands, unhurried, unbroken. You feel suspended, held, remembered. It's okay to drift. And as the last traces of light dissolve into warm quiet, a new threshold forms, deep, gentle, patient, inviting you into the softest breaths the universe has ever known. You are safe here. You can rest now. Slow and low, the darkness around you softens into a deeper warmth, the kind that feels like drifting inside a long-held breath. Every movement becomes slower now, slower than thought, slower than memory, slower than anything you carried from the waking world. You are safe here. You can rest now. The faint glow you left behind dissolves like the final ember of evening light sinking into the horizon. Its warmth lingers around your awareness, gently holding the edges of your breath. Even the idea of distance slips away. It no longer matters where you have been or where you are going. Only this calm remains. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere light continues to travel. Ahead, the night deepens in a way that feels almost like touch-soft, warm embracing. Threads of darkness weave together in slow motion, curling like long ribbons carried on a quiet tide. They drift around you without sound, without pressure, moving with you in perfect ease. Each ribbon rises and falls, folding into gentle spirals that echo the rhythm in your chest. It's okay to drift. The soft spirals expand into a broader haze, dim, silver gray, glowing like moonlight, filtered through layers of soft cloth. The glow doesn't illuminate anything. It simply warms the space around you like the faint memory of sunlight resting on closed eyelids. You are safe here. You move through that haze in slow drifting arcs. Each arc dissolves behind you as though made of breath or mist. Your body feels both present and distant, held in a cradle of warm dark. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. Beyond the haze, a gentle shimmer appears. Not bright, not sharp, just a wide, faint field of drifting particles, glowing in soft gold. They move like dust suspended in still air, each one turning in slow, graceful loops. Their motion is so smooth that it feels as if they are floating inside your breath. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. These drifting particles surround you like a soft breathing cloud. They do not brush your skin. They brush your awareness warm and weightless. Your thoughts slow into long, quiet currents, spreading out like ripples, fading across still water. It's okay to drift. The warm gold dissolves into deeper silver, then into a soft violet glow that lingers like a dream trying to stay awake. These colors feel less like light and more like emotion. Calm, layered upon calm, resting gently in the space between breaths. You are safe here. Your breath rises again low and deep. You feel it lift gently in your chest, then fall back in long, slow waves. The universe mirrors that motion with a vastness that holds no urgency. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. Ahead of you lies a slow river of dark light, soft fluid, almost invisible. It drifts through space like a quiet stream, carrying the remnants of forgotten starlight. The motion is so subtle that you sense it more than see it. It feels like dipping your fingers into warm water and letting the current guide them without resistance. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The river widens as you drift deeper. Its surface pulses with faint glimmers, dim waves rising and falling in time with your breath. They lead you inward, downward, gently guiding you toward quieter layers of the night. It's okay to drift. Your awareness becomes lighter. Thoughts loosen and float like feathers caught in slow air. You feel the soft pull of gravity grow distant, as if nothing holds you but the warmth of the dark. You are safe here. A whisper from earlier returns soft as silk sliding across skin. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The words fold into your awareness, warm and familiar. They echo quietly, blending with the slow pulse of the river beneath you. Somewhere light continues to travel. The river narrows into a calm corridor of dim, shimmering particles. Walls of soft dark rise around you, not confining but embracing. They feel like warm blankets pulled up gently under your chin, holding you with care. You drift forward without effort. You breathe softly, and everything around you answers with calm. You move deeper still. The corridor stretches into a gentle expanse of warm, dark, wide as a night sky, close as a quiet heartbeat. Here, even time seems to settle. Moments stop competing for attention. Everything slows into a single shared breath. It's okay to drift. A dim glow gathers at the far edges of the dark, like the soft curve of dawn behind a distant hill. It does not brighten. It simply waits, patient and low, a companion rather than a destination. You are safe here. You drift toward the glow in tiny motions, almost imperceptible. Each motion feels like a thought dissolving into quiet. Your breath sinks deeper. Your body feels like a soft outline made of warmth. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. As you approach the faint glow, it opens into a wide lagoon of light, thin silver, rippling in delicate waves. The light does not shine upward. It rises slowly, like steam rising from warm water. It wraps around you, cooling and warming you at the same time. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The lagoon is perfectly still. Its surface reflects shapes that don't quite have form, echoes of places you've drifted through, memories of stars and fragments of soft light. They appear and fade in slow glimmers, as though your mind is releasing them into the river of night. It's okay to drift. The silver fades into deeper gray. Gray melts into soft black. Black warms into gentle dark violet. The colors fold around you, the way sleep folds itself around someone who has been waiting for rest far longer than they realized. You are safe here. Your breath slips into an even slower rhythm now, so slow it barely seems to move. Each inhale becomes a soft rising of warmth. Each exhale becomes a deeper settling into the dark. You can rest now. Somewhere, light continues to travel. The lagoon releases you gently into a vast chamber of warm, living darkness. The chamber feels alive, not with sound, not with motion, but with presence. A presence that holds you the way gravity holds planets in their quiet orbits. A presence that asks nothing of you. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Thoughts drift like tiny lights, moving through distant fog. They appear, glow faintly, and drift away, leaving no echo. You do not need to follow them. They have become part of the quiet. It's okay to drift. The chamber deepens, growing softer, warmer, almost like the inside of a lullaby. Your body releases another layer of tension you didn't know you still carried. You are safe here. Far above the faintest shimmer remains a small reminder of light so distant it feels like memory rather than presence. It flickers once gently, then settles into stillness. Somewhere light continues to travel. You drift lower, deeper, into the thick quiet at the bottom of the chamber. The dark here feels like a living blanket, dense, warm, endlessly patient. Your breath matches it. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A whisper rises from the edge of sleep, a quiet echo returning from earlier in the journey. In the quiet between stars, you are remembered. The words settle into you like a warm hand resting lightly over your heart. Their echo dissolves into the breath surrounding you, becoming part of the deep night you drift through. You can rest now. Everything softens again. Light fades, motion slows, thought becomes warmth, warmth becomes breath, breath becomes quiet. You are safe here. The night opens one last time, deeper than before, ready to guide you into the final descent where the universe holds you fully and sleep rises like a tide. You can rest now. Slow and low, the darkness around you settles into its softest shape now. A deep and gentle cradle holding everything you are, without urgency, without weight, only a quiet warmth drifting through the last moments of the night. You are safe here. You can rest now. Your breath moves in the faintest arc, a rise so small it feels like a ripple under still water. a fall so slow it seems to blend into the dark itself. Nothing stirs around you. Nothing calls for your attention. Everything waits in soft patience, matching the rhythm of your drifting body. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere light continues to travel. The seams of the night loosen, and the quiet grows warmer, thicker, closer, as though the universe is drawing its long arms around you. Letting every ripple of thought dissolve into calm, your awareness dims into a comforting blur. Edges fade, shapes lower, only breath remains. It's okay to drift. A faint memory of starlight glows at the edges of your mind. Not a picture, not a sound, just a soft warmth from somewhere you've been in this journey. A glow that has followed you all the way here, growing dimmer, gentler, slower, until it is no more than a warm pulse. Beneath your ribs, you are safe here. Your breath deepens once slowly, falls slowly, and the night folds itself into you like a soft tide returning home. Thought slips into shadow. Shadow slips into warmth. Warmth slips into sleep. And now, without effort, without even choosing, you cross into the final breath of the cosmos. Light still travels. The glow around you dims into the softest silver, a drifting hush that feels older than memory, gentler than a whispered lullaby. You float within it like a single ember held in warm hands. You can rest now. The universe breathes through you. Your chest rises in the shallowest wave, falls in the quietest sigh, and the whole sky moves with you. A vast, patient presence, slowing, softening, settling into perfect stillness. The night becomes a soft room. The room becomes breath. The breath becomes sleep. You are safe here. You are home. You can rest now. And if you're still awake, the next wonder waits in the light ahead.